Yes, good morning, everyone. Particular day of good morning. Good morning po. Good morning. Let me check my Jesus represents you the most. Jesus be the center of the most. When you get into the end, it will always be, it always be Jesus. Nothing else matters. Nothing in this world will do. Jesus, you. My heart should have been.
Father, nag-suicide po.
I'm gonna share it. Silent lang ko kayo. Share screen. Okay. Wow. Anong gives kayo? Excited. My heart should have been. Jesus, be the center. It's all about you. Hi, good morning! Good morning, Moz! Huwag niyo may shout out. Thank you sa paharap.
Kung magmisa sa isang patay. Pagpasok ko sa bahay, sabi ng pamilya, Father, nag-suicide po. Kinuwento po nila na itong lalaki, itong tatay, na-depress, nalungkot. Kasi po, yung kanyang misis, nakalayo, pagkatapos may sakit pa. Itong ama, wala din trabaho. Naghihirap, napakaliit na mga bata. Kaya siguro, walang ibang maisip kung anong gagawin. Nagpakamatay na lang. At pagkatapos po nung misa, sabi ng pamilya, Father, pwede niyo po bang bendisyonan yung lugar kung saan siya nagbigti? Sige po, sabi ko. At dinala po ako doon sa isang lugar, malapit sa kwarto, kung saan niya tinali yung lubid para kitilin ang buhay niya. May napansin po ako, nakasulat doon sa pintuan. Nakakabit, God is good. At sabi ko, hindi kaya niya nakita ito? At kung nakita man niya, bakit hindi niya pinansin? At kung napansin man niya, sana naunawaan niya. Kung pinansin lang niya, kung naunawaan lang niya, naantig sana ang kanyang puso at kalooban. Hindi sana niya tinuloy ang pagpapakamatay. Nandun na sa harapan niya. Sinasampal na siya ng isang napakaganda, napakabuting katotohanan. God is good. And yet, Why did he continue to kill himself? Why did he continue to desire to commit suicide? It is because he may saw the message but did not take notice of it and did not understand it. Kaya nga walang epekto sa kanyang puso. Kaya nga hindi siya nagbago. Kaya pinagpatuloy niya yung masamang balak niya. My dear friends, remember this. God surrounds us. God is everywhere. We're always looking at the face of God. Everywhere we look. Kahit saan ka tumingin, kahit saan ka bumaling, nandyan ang muka ng Diyos. Pero bakit hindi mo siya nakikita? Kasi hindi mo pinapansin, kasi hindi mo inuunawaan. Dahil wala kang ibang pinapansin kung hindi ang iyong sarili, kung hindi ang iyong problema. Amen. But if you just take the time, not just to look, but notice, pansinin, and then try to understand, unawain, may mangyayaring mabuti at maganda sa iyo. Kamukha ng naranasan ni Juan Diego. Matagal ng panahon, 1500s. Isang lalaki na naghihirap, nakatira po doon sa Mexico. Isang tatay na nabalo, agad namatay ang kanyang asawa. He was living a very miserable life. He was living a very poor life. And yet, in the midst of his suffering and pain, he saw the Virgin Mary, Our Lady of Guadalupe. And Mary had this mission to him. Hindi naman niya magagawa yung pinapagawa ng mahal na ina kung hindi niya pinansin at kung hindi niya inunawa, inintindi yung pinapagawa ng mahal na ina. At salamat sa Diyos, sa gitna ng lungkot at sakit na kanyang nararamdaman o nararanasan noon, isinantabi muna para bigyan ng puwang at lugar ang Espiritu ng Diyos sa kanya. At dahil po doon, anong nangyari? Nagkaroon ng milagro. Lumitaw ang larawan ng mahal na ina sa kanyang damit. At yung larawan na yon hanggang ngayon, buhay pa, nananatili, nagbibigay ng inspirasyon, lakas sa mga nananalangin. Buti na lang pinansin niya. At buti na lang nakinig siya. Inintindi niya, umunawa siya. Kaya may nagbago sa kanya. At kaya hanggang ngayon, may natutulungan at may napagbabagong tao. Merong nag-message po sa akin, sabi, Father, palagi ko pong pinopost, sinesend, pinopost sa aking timeline yung inyong homily. Pero nakakalungkot po yung mga tao, hindi man nag-view. hindi man nagla-like. Pero pag nag-post po ako na nakakatawa, yung mga joke, yung mga prank, ang dami po nagla-like, ang dami nag-share, ang dami nag-view. Sabi ko po dito sa nag-message, baka hindi pa nila kailangan. Pag kailangan na nila ang salita ng Diyos, makikita nila, maririnig nila, at mauunawaan nila. Remember that, my dear friends. When you need it, God will give it to you. God will appear to you. God will allow you to experience His love and grace. Dahil ano ang mababasa po natin sa Salmo? Sabi po ng Psalm 34,
Sinong
the
tamad?
Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Lalong-lalo na sa mga naghihirap, lalong-lalo na sa mga nalulungkot, lalong-lalo na sa mga nasasaktan. Malapit na malapit ang Diyos. Tinutulungan sila ng Diyos. Nililigtas sila ng Diyos na hindi mabigatan at mawasak ang kanilang kalooban. And I believe in that. Dahil napakarami po lumalapit din sa akin. Dumarating sa parokya, sa simbahan, nagpapasalamat. Sabi, habang naluluha at umiiyak,
Wait nga lang, Father. Magbasa nga muna ako. Kanina pa pala ako. Okay, magbabasa daw ako. Dito lang ni Harang, Tamsak, Tusok, Mama, thank you. Tamad magbaba, ha ha ha. Suko, kadin pala bubi. Tamad daw ako ha. Dito na kami mo. Thank you. Pagawa ng tamad ha. Pagawa pa ng tulay. Sige, arat dito mo. Di ako makarelate sa usapan nyo ha. Ay, minsan pala to. Gilang pag mag-search pa ako tuloy. Ay, sorry, Miss Batse, nasa harang pa eh. May price ba ang 6 months? Anong 6 months? Nandito na, nagbasa. Siguraduhin mo lang out na. Oh. Oh, yan. Diba? Sabihin tamad ako, tapos pag magbababa, buti na lang ako di nagsabi na kipagbulo pa ako sa third eye ko. May third eye ka? Huwag kang mag-out magbababa talaga ako. Sabi mo yan. Tamad daw sige. Inilipat ko lang to. Bababa lahat ng mga nandito sa ibababa ko kayo lahat. Pag hindi kayo binawa ni Ate Ruby, budol yan. Ba't sabi mo tamad ako? Oh, sige. Sige talaga. Bukas ba ang third eye mo? Alam ko na. Gets ko na. Ang slow ko. Oh, wag na daw Ano ba talaga? Yung isa dyan, magbaba siya ng link. Bahala ka dyan. Pagalitan ka ni Father siya. Ay, ang laki ko. Doon lang ako sa maliit. Ay, lumaki ako. Sinong link? Ano yan? Link na kayo. Magpaliwanag ka sa barangay. Kala ko ba maglalaba ka, tapos panay ka daldal. Sabi mo kanina maglalaba ka, tapos ngayon daldal ka ng daldal. Hindi kita mag-gets. Hala, ang gulo ng buhok ko. Wait lang. Bahala ka dyan. Bahala ka talaga dyan. Isa pa. Mukhang bahala ka dyan. Hindi ako magpapakita sa'yo. Bahala ka talaga dyan. Ayaw ko tahimik ka, siyempre. Kaya nga kaya nga magbababa ako ng link para sa'yo, eh. Wow! Manonood na tayo, 1 hour lang 'to.
Unleash your potential. Exponential growth with Mower. We can assist you and your organization to build a holistic strategy, improve over.
Tayo ng contest,
Correct.
dapat hindi gabay sa...
Kung
Sige, kahit saan man galing.
Sige.
Okay. Kahit sa
Are
ibang
you
room.
ready? Are you ready? Say, I'm ready.
I'm ready!
Ayan, for our first Bring Me.
Talk, Brother Randall.
Yes, today we have a very
My Lord, I need you there. You are my life. My days are my life.
Session will be available here at the conference. Ayan. We also have a talk, Brother Randall.
Yes, today we have
All the time, my Lord, I need you there. You are my life. I just cannot live alone. Let me stay by your guiding light all through my life, all through my days. Oh, lead me, oh Lord. Oh, my life. Lead me
and only Brother Adrian Pangariban. Thank you, bro.
Brother Alvin Barcelona in the house. Thank you.
May I invite you all to stand, please? Thank you so much for joining this class. Lead like Jesus, how to lead the Christian way in a success-driven world. And in this talk, we want you to go home with this big takeaway. To lead like Jesus, everybody say that with me. To lead like Jesus is to love like Jesus. Sabi mo sa katabi mo, gusto mong mag-lead tulad ni Jesus? Magmahal ka tulad ni Jesus. Of course, we always want our talk to be solidly founded on God's word. So, where do I point this so that I know it's moving here dito? Dapat malito dito. Okay, parang tayo nag-uusap, isipin natin. Tayo lang naman dito, kilala ko mo. Okay, so let's sing to the word of the Lord. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Simple, short, but powerful verse from Matthew 4:19 to 20. Can we all read, please? Come, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. At once they left their nets and followed him. Dito po lang, dami na natin matututunan sa leadership ng Panginoong Jesus. Una pa lang, tignan nyo, sabi niya, come. Everybody say, come. Instead of saying, go. Of course, sinabi din niya, bandang huli, go eh. Go and make disciples of all men. Pero itong una niyang tinawag sila, ang ginamit niya, come. Ano pagkakaiba ng come sa go? Malaki. Kasi yung go, andito ako, sasabihin ko sa iyo, go. Yes. Yeah? Leader yun, di ba? Go. Pero ito yung unang sinasabi ng leadership ng Panginoong Jesus. Pag sinabi mong come, mauna ka doon. Tsaka mo sasabihin sa kanya ngayon, come. Galing, no? So, isang quality ng leader, isang klase ng leader, punta ka doon. Pwede naman yon. Pero si Jesus, nagsisimula pa lang siya ng leadership sa kanyang team. Pinakita na niya, mauna ako. Or mauuna ako hanggang sa dulo nito. Tatawagin. Dito sa talk na ito, ibabase natin dun sa kwento ng miracle of the big catch. But it's also actually the story when Jesus first called his disciples, including Simon, Peter, Andrew, James, and John. Are you ready for more? Let's sing again to the word of the Lord. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet. Let's clap our hands to the word of the Lord, always fresh and alive. Thank you. Pwede po tayo magsiupo. Everybody say lead. Oh, everybody is a leader. We believe that. As everybody is a follower. Dito po sa pagbabahagi ko sa inyo, ang lead will stand for the following. L for, E for, A for, and D for. Ayan. At gagamitin natin yung kwento ulit ng miracle of the big catch. So we'll start with the first letter and the first principle. Walang kamatayang love. Of course, to some it sounds mushy, lalo sa mga kabataan, kilig yan. Ay, pero hindi. Habang tayo ay nagmamature, alam natin, ang love ay aksyon. I taught English for some years, and you know that love is not just a noun. It's also a verb. No, it's not just to say love is beautiful. It can also be a command, an action, like love one another, love God. Action yun. Ang love pa naman, one of the most defined word according to how they understand it, hindi ba? generational nga ang understanding ng love eh. Bawa, nung bata ako, uso yung lolo ng Facebook. Alam niyo ba yung slambok? Uy, marami ako kaedad dito. Alam nila yung slambok. Ang pinakainaantay nating punan dun eh. Pagkatapos ng name, ng favorite color, ng favorite actor, sa gitna nun, what is love? Oh, di ba? Gusto natin yan. At yung panahon ko, baka revealing to ng age ko. Ang mga definition namin nun eh, love is like a rosary, full of mysteries. Oh, lalim na sa amin noon yun, ha? Lalim na. Meron pa kami mga remember M, remember E, put them together, remember me. Mga nakikitawa sa akin, mga kaklase kayo ng nanay ko, no? But as I've mentioned, alam niyo yung love, generational ang definition. Tingnan niyo mga millennials. Nabasa ako.
May nabasa.
Nabasa ako sa mga memes nila, lalo na galing kay Boy.
Okay, lipat ko. Naka-full na nga ito. Why it's never too late to close with your family. Dahil hindi marinig ni Moss, maghanap tayo ng bago. Productivity tips. Hola, bebe. Hello, bebe. Naghahanap ako ng araw. Okay. Siguro random. Sige. Modern dating tayo. Paano ba makipag-date ngayon? Modern dating.
Ba ng age ni Coach V. Alright. Nawala si slide. Okay, and then, let's play a very quick game. Mga kasama ko sa Feast Novotel.
Ayan, modern dating tayo, Moss. Ilang oras ka?
Beautiful and handsome madlang people. Can I see everybody clapping? Ayan. Sigurado busog na busog ang inyong mga isip at ang inyong mga spirit sa lahat ng narinig nyo sa masterclass kanina. Pakinulong nga sa katabi, ano ang class na attendan mo ngayon? Ano sa katabi? Sinisigurado lang natin. Okay? Ayan. Okay. Tapos dun sa kabila, tanong mo nga, meron ka bang mga questions about love? Huwag nang mahiya. Ayan. Okay, why am I saying that? Okay, by the way, I'm your host for this masterclass. I'm LA. I'm a servant and a dear sister of my Feast Novotel servants. Pwede bang pumalakpak lahat ng Feast Novotel dyan? Yan, nakikita ko yung magaganda at poging mga kasama ko sa Feast Novotel. And I would like to welcome everyone. I'm LA, by the way, hindi po yun Lower Antipolo, hindi yun Los Angeles. Sana makarating tayo doon. Pero bago tayo pumunta sa Los Angeles, okay? So are you excited? Yes or yes? Oh, hindi na ako magtatawag dito. Hindi naman, siguro mga not so millennials and millennials are in the room. Okay, so be excited. Guys, I need some energy. And yes. Okay. Okay, she has this mission of making Okay. And kaya ako sinasabi, i-remind ng katabi kung may tanong because later, you'll be having your chance to ask questions. Okay? Lalo na pag-usapang pag-ibig. Sigurado tayo dyan. But here's how you do it. You just have to look at the screen. A number will be flashed there. Huwag pong kuning textmate, ha? Pero pwede rin. You just have to text your question, type in your question to that number and send it to that number. Okay? And the questions will be entertained later by our dear speakers, okay? And speaking of the speakers, okay, talking about the speakers, our first speaker for today, okay, she has this mission of make finding love easy. Ang galing naman. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, people who are so in love with life, and ready to learn more, please welcome a round of applause for the Philippines' #1 dating coach, this very sweet Miss Vanessa Antonio.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. Can you give me a wave? Good afternoon, everyone. Yes. Woo! Love it. Pagpasensyahan nyo na medyo kinakabahan si Coach V. This will be the largest crowd so far that I've spoken in person. So, God bless sa lahat na nandito. All right. So, we're gonna talk about modern dating today. And not just modern dating. My promise would be that I will be sharing with you a little bit about the science of it para mas effective. Gusto niyo ba yon? Yes or no? So, why study the science of dating? Ask me why. Because when we are sick, where do we go? Doctor, and doctor uses science of things. When we're trying to build a house, who do we consult? Engineer, right? They use science of things as well. Pero bakit pagdating sa love, saan kayo pumupunta? Sa friend yung heartbroken din. Oh, ayan. All right. So, modern dating. Let's play a very quick game. Stand up if you are a female. Stand up if you are a female. Come on, guys. I need some energy. Love is energy, you know? Love is energy. Awesome, all right. Thank you. Please sit down. Stand up if you are a male. Stand up if you are a male. Palakpakan natin yung mga males. I love it that you're here. Yes, all right. Thank you. Okay, stand up. Stand up if you had a relationship already. Stand up if you had a relationship already. Ano, lahat kayo NBSB, NGSB? Alright, yung totoo. Yung totoong relationship, hindi no label. Alright, okay, please sit down. Now, this is my favorite crowd. Stand up if you never had a serious relationship in your life. Come on, these are my babies. These are gonna be my babies. These are my inspiration. Tayo, stay standing. Stay standing. Stand up if you never had a serious relationship in your life. Taas niyo yung kamay. Ganito, taas kamay. Alright? Tingin sa taas. Tingin sa taas. And sabay-sabay tayo, Lord, I'm ready. Palakpakan naman natin sila. Alright, everyone sit down. Okay, so may the Lord guide me tonight, this afternoon, to deliver some of the things that have helped a lot of singles also in our circle. All right, let's do this. But who am I? Nobody knows me really. So let me briefly introduce myself to you. I am Vanessa Antonio. I've been doing this dating and mentoring singles for more than 8 years now. So I'm currently doing online shows for ABS-CBN. I'm also working as a Philippine dating expert for the most popular dating app in the world. Hindi ko na mapangalanan. Nasa phone nyo yan, for sure. And I'm also running my company called Singles Events Manila. So yung mga tumayo kanina, dapat nakasubscribe kayo sa Singles Events Manila on Facebook and on Instagram. And of course, besides my dating experience, I've been into social research, studying behavior for almost 10 years now. I also flew to have a certification pagdating sa matchmaking kasi sabi ko, bakit sa Philippines wala tayong matchmaker? So, I got certified in New York and I said, I will go back to my country because that is the first country where I will help people find love. Gusto niyo ba yan? Alright. So, but, my God! Nakikita niyo ba to? Sino yan? Why did I even enter this industry? Sinong nagtataka? Bakit? Bakit ka nag-love guru? Bakit ka nag-dating coach? Because this girl right here, 23 years old, she was coming from an all-girls school. She was shaking whenever she was talking to men, kahit hindi niya crush. Diba? Sino sa inyo yung hindi sanay makipag-usap sa opposite gender? Taas niyo yung kamay niyo. Taas kamay. Sanay naman kayo. God bless you all. This was me 8 years ago. Alright, nag-compute na ng age ni Coach V. Alright, nawala si slide. Okay, and then, let me see, let me briefly go back to my slide. Alright. So, sino sa inyo na kapag may lumalapit sa inyo, inisnob nyo? Kasi nahihiya kayo. Taas kamay. Guys, I wanna know, are our experience the same? Meron din ba? So, ganyan ako, ganyan din karamihan sa inyo. I could tell by just looking at you. And that's because of my insecurities. And it was a defense mechanism. You know why? Because I did not know how to interact with the opposite gender. Alright. Eto pa yon. 23 na ako, no boyfriend since birth. At NFSB. Ako, alam niyo NFSB? No fling since birth. 23 years old na. Zero. Nada. No experience. At higit sa lahat, nasan yung lola ko? Naniwala ako sa lola ko na, anak, dadating din yan. Pero sabi ko, 23 na ako. Kailan siya dadating pag 40 na ako? So sabi ko, gawa natin ng paraan. Di pwedeng ganito. Diba? Hindi pwede. So, above all, this 23-year-old girl do not know how to date. That was my conclusion. And of course, hindi din siya kagaano kagandahan. Diba? Kita niyo ba yan? Bayan? Sino yan? I don't even recognize her. All right. But right now, let me share with you this slide. This is coming from my favorite relationship scientist, and this is what she said. You are born knowing how to love. Ang pagmamahal ay natural nung pinanganak tayo. But you know what's not natural? We were born not knowing how to date. Kayo ba nung pinanganak kayo, marunong na kayo mag-date? Hindi, di ba? So, I said, oo nga, why didn't we study dating? Now, I want to know if this is worth pursuing. Do you want to know how to date? Gusto ko, yes, nakataas kamay. Do you know, ulit, do you want to know how to date? Ay, 50% lang ba yung energy na makukuha natin dito? Dapat kapag, again, love is energy. Without energy, there's no love. Do you want to know how to date? Yes. So we're gonna teach you how to date. But first things first, if you are single, dapat memorize mo yung fun facts na to. What are these fun facts? Did you know that it only takes 33 millisecond for whoever you're meeting to assess in their brain if you're trustworthy or not? Di ba kaya minsan unang tingin mo pa lang, ay, scammer. Tama, di ba? Wala pang isang segundo, alam mo na eh. Eto pa yon, it only takes 1 second for your brain to decide if yung katabi mo is attractive. Tingnan mo nga yung katabi nyo ngayon. Attractive, hindi. 1 second lang daw, di ba? Kaya minsan, for example, nasa church tayo, lumalabas tayo, ganito lang, ay gwapo. Di ba? Ay sexy. Hindi mo pa nga masyado. 1 second, that's how intelligent and powerful your subconscious brain is. Next is, ito yung maganda. It only takes 7 seconds to know if you like someone. Yeah! Yung iba sa inyo, 7 years na, di ba? Damn! Sorry for my term, but it only takes 7 seconds. That fast, alright? Again, you are very intelligent. It only takes 30 seconds if you wanna sleep with a person or not. And that subconscious brain is deciding for you even before you decide. But also, eto yung maganda. If you are in a relationship and you are in this modern dating class, can I see a raise of hand? Sino ang in a relationship right now and here in this dating class? All right. You guys are awesome. You know why? The reason why you're here and the result of you being here, lalong hahaba yung relationship nyo. Maniwala ka. Because being in a relationship, it's like constant dating if you want to keep that relationship. Alright? So memorize na ba? Yes? Memorize nyo yan. Take out your phones. Take a photo. Pero eto pa yon. Another fun facts on dating. Alam nyo ba, there are several studies that show that, when you go out, if you're the type who's drinking, having 1 glass, and they're very specific, this scientific study indicated 1 glass of wine will make you look more attractive. Bakit hindi 2? Bakit hindi 3? Alam nyo na, kasi nakakasabog na yun, di ba? You go. But like 1 glass kasi makes you feel relaxed, tamang chill lang, medyo namumula-mula yung pisngi, so parang mas cute. Alright, eto pa yun. The next time that you go on dates, instead of giving them cold drinks, yung mga matcha, o kaya mga milk tea, give them something hot. You know why? Because scientists have found a link between the body temperature and our personality. Ano ibig sabihin? Pag umiinom ako ng kape, mas warm daw ako sa kausap ko. Kapag kumakain ako ng halo-halo, nagiging maldita daw ako. Ganyan. Biro lang yun. So, next would be if you go out on a date, it's better if you have adrenaline-packed activities. Ano to? Punta kayo ng Star City, EK, o kaya nood kayo ng horror movies. Kasi di ba, pag horror movies, kahit di pa kayo masyado, ay, nakakatakot! Diba? May chancing ng ganon. But also, scientists suggest that when you are, kapag kinakabahan ka because of the activities, you tend to misattribute that to your date. Feeling mo, kinakabahan ka sa date mo, pero yung totoo, yung movie talaga yung nakakakaba. So, hack yon sa mga gusto makipag-date. Alright, eto yon. Why is it important na dapat tayo maganda in pogi? You know why? Because science have found that couples, we tend to fall in love with someone na malapit sa attractiveness level natin. Ibig sabihin, pag maganda ka, gwapo din makakatuluyan mo. Kapag hindi ka kagandahan, ano itsura na makakatuluyan mo? Kayo na bahala dyan, alright? So very quickly, kumusta ang dating before at dating ngayon? Anong difference? Before, we bump into love. Kumbaga, ay nakilala ko siya sa grocery. Ngayon, we seek for love. You have the dating apps, you have the singles events, you have areas where you could potentially meet a partner. Ano pa? Before, finding love social affair. Bakit? Yung mga parents nyo yung naghahanap ng irereto sa inyo. Ngayon, secret only. May kadate ako galing sa Tinder. Diba? Secret lang natin yon. Before, dress to impress. Diba? Yung iba naka-coat pa. Ngayon, naman, makikipag-date, naka-chinelas, naka-t-shirt. Paano naman ako makakaramdam ng romance niya? Mga ganong factor. So, and then of course, the other thing, ito yung pinaka-favorite ko. Before, if they don't like you, malinaw. Ngayon, friendzonin ka muna, i-ghost ka muna, izo-zombie ka. Alam mo yung zombieing? Alam niyo yung zombieing, no? Zombieing is kapag ginost ka, tapos kapag yung nililigawan nila hindi sila ginustuhan, babalik sa'yo. Zombie. Now, alam nyo na. Okay? O kaya, ibe-breadcrumbs ka. Ibig sabihin, makikipaglandi ng konti, mawawala. Makikipaglandi para umasa ka, mawawala. Pero, hindi ka talaga liligawan o papakasalan. Alright? And then after all that, dun mo lang malalaman na ay, hindi niya pala ako gusto. Ang haba ng proseso ng dating now. But, eto yon. People needs love now more than ever. Tama? Alright, so now, I would like to share with you na nagbago man yung way na nakakahanap tayo ng love. Ang preference ng mga tao sa hinahanap nilang partner is still the same. And let me show you. Okay, ano ba gusto ng men and women when it comes to, according to biology, psychology, and behavioral science? Very quickly. This is coming from my Instagram, and this is a suggestion, and I'm gonna tell you why. Ang basic rule sa dating, make the woman feel like a woman, and the man, a man. Ano ibig sabihin nun? We will find out. Okay. Sino sa inyo ang gusto dito maging mas attractive? Attractive, anyone? Yung iba kasi, punong 10 na daw sila, hindi na nila kailangan. Alright, sino ulit? Alright, most of you? Alright, so here's strategy. Okay, I want you to remember this term if you are single. It's called sexual dimorphism. Sabi ng scientist, eto yung pinaka-predictor ng attraction. Ibig sabihin, if you are a man and you have masculine traits, the more masculine you are, the more attractive ka, according to this. If you are a woman and mas feminine ka, the more attractive ka daw sa opposite gender. Papansin niyo yun? Alright, so that's according to this theory. So remember that. So, this is why some of us fail in dating because we try to abandon our nature. Ano ibig sabihin? Girl ako, per lady boss ako eh. Split tayo ng bill. Ba? Okay, guy ako. Pero, saan tayo kakain? Hindi, ikaw na mag-decide. Ikaw na mag-decide. Sunduin na lang kita, pero ikaw na mag-decide. Diba? Nawawala yung parang as a man, parang we have strategies and we give scripts. How do you ask someone on a date? Hey, can I take you out on Saturday? At like, sabihin natin, Jollibee, at this time, are you available? Di ba, ladies, mas maganda yung ganon, yung hindi confusing, malinaw, di ba? So yung decisiveness, yung pagiging clear, medyo nawawala ngayon. So men, if you're listening, bring that back because that's one of the things that makes you sexy. All right. Okay, eto pa. Another thing that you have to remember if you are single, merong tinatawag na masculine-feminine polarity. Sino dito yung mga babae na gusto mag-end up sa lalaking lalaki? Sino yan? Yan, di ba? A man who leads, a man who decides. All right. Pero sino sa inyo yung nag-i-end up sa lalaki na minsan mas malambot pa sa inyo? Ba? Dami natin, di ba? Alam nyo kung bakit. Because according to this theory, tingnan nyo to, masculine and feminine. If you are a masculine man, you tend to end up with a feminine woman. Okay? Pero if you are a man na may feminine trait, ibig sabihin medyo ano ka, hindi ka decisive, pinapabayaan mo yung babae na mag-lead. Sino ang makaka-end up mo? Babae na may masculine traits din. Baliktarin natin. If you are a female and you're very feminine, this theory says you end up with someone who is masculine also. Pero kung ikaw yung babae na yung pagiging lady boss mo, dinadala mo sa dating, ibig sabihin nandito ka, babae ka na medyo masculine. Now, tell me, what kind of man you will attract? Dito din. A man who has feminine traits. Alright? So ano ang lesson dito? Do not abandon your true nature. I believe that as females, we are born feminine, but because of the demands in life, we have to lead, we have to make a living, we have to do a lot of stuff for our family, for our friends. lumalabas yung masculine traits natin na dadala natin sa dating. Okay lang yung leading woman, lady boss ka, go for it. I'm a lady boss myself. I go for, let's go, feminism. But one of the things that we must learn when it comes to dating is compartmentalizing. Ibig sabihin, girl, boss ako 8 to 5, baby ako pag dating na. Ba? Alright, okay. Let's go. Alright, some facts about women based on science and biology. Visual ang mga lalaki, yes or no? Okay, you agree na visual ang mga lalaki. Pero bakit pagdating sa dating, hindi ako mag-aayos, gusto ko matanggap ako as I am. May mga kulakulangot pa, hindi man lang nagsuklay. So, we are going against what the nature or science is saying. Nakikita nyo na ba kung bakit tayo single? Nakikita na? Hindi pa? Alright, kitang-kita. Okay, so subconsciously daw, ganito daw ang lalaki. Alright, guys, tell me if I'm correct or correct. Alright, ganito yung lalaki. Every time they look at you, yung subconscious nila, nagkakandak ng reproductive assessment test. Ibig sabihin, yung subconscious niya, nagka-calculate na, ano ba to, healthy ba yung genes neto? Magkakaroon ba to ng babies? Healthy ba yung gene? Ay parang, ano yun, mahaba ba yung buhay neto? May mga ganun daw, nagko-compute na yan sa utak nila. So, and also, they are biologically attracted to boobs and Coca-Cola body. You know why? Pero, oy men, this does not give you the permission to look at the women boobs, ha? Hindi ko sinabi na pwede, ha? I'm just explaining that sometimes, kapag nakita nyo yung boyfriend nyo na napapalingon sa boobs, kung hindi naman sumobra ng 3 seconds, huwag nyo nang pagalitan. Kasi it's in their biology. Especially if that's a man who wants to have children. May ganun eh. Parang yung urge to have children, parang nako-connect nila, parang yung boobs nagiging mukhang bata. Di ko alam. Something like that. But also, why are they attracted to Coca-Cola body? Because again, subconsciously, yung golden ratio na yan, and again, Coca-Cola body, payat ka or chubby ka, kaya mo ng Coca-Cola body. Just create that silhouette na medyo maliit yun dito. Alright? So science is saying na attracted daw yung men sa ganong shape. Why? Because that sends a message to their brain that the woman is fertile and has a good reproductive system. So wag natin silang i-blame na, ang babaw, kumo sexy. Ano yung term nyo? Yung sexy tapos hindi maganda? Ano yan? Hipon, ang hilig sa hipon. Now you know kung bakit sila mahilig sa hipon. Alright? Okay. Men, you're welcome. Okay. So as I was saying, so science have found that men are attracted, hindi sa ganda. You know kung saan sila attracted? Good signs of genes. Ibig sabihin, maputi bang ngipin niya, makinis ba yung buhok, shiny ba yung hair? Diba? Yung weight niya ba tama lang, proportion sa katawan, kahit malaki or maliit, basta proportion, diba? Another one is grace. Ladies, if you want to be like sexier in your movement, and if you have to be more graceful, you could just adjust your movement by 10% slower. Thank you. Diba? So, di ba, kapag nakikipag-date ka, wag ka namang garapal. Kaya practice grace when you're, thank you for opening the 10% slower, alright? Okay, again, vulnerability. Tayo, totoo naman kasi talaga, I believe mga babae, pabebe tayo deep inside. Pero kapag when we're someone we like, di, kaya ko. Tapos mamaya-maya, hindi man lang pinuksan yung pinto. Nang una-una ka eh. Kaya next time, kapag pumasok, ayan na yung pinto, gawin mo. Paunahin mo siya para buksan niya. Strategy lang, strategy, alright? And above all, youth. Youth, number 1. Gusto daw ng mga, tama mali, gusto ng mga bata? Yeah? Okay, let me tell you something. Tingnan nyo to. Youth. Okay, next slide please. Youth. Pipiliin niyo ba yung 21 years old na yan compare sa 31 years old na to? Huh? Hindi, di ba? So, let's go back to my slide. What do they mean by youth? Actually, youth could be literally you're young, but above all, what men likes is your attitude, yung heart playful. Merong mga 18 years old na yung heart parang pang 50 na. Paano naman yun? So it's your vibe, when you're dating. Again, when you're in the office, hard work hard, simangot, focus. Kapag naman sa dating, wag mo naman dali na, wait lang, may meeting ako, wait lang, may ganito ako. So again, compartmentalizing, bring out that playfulness side, bring out the woman in you. Basically, that's what we're saying, and that's what we need right now. Compartmentalizing. Being able to recognize kung nasa party ako or nasa opisina ako. Malinaw? Alright, okay. Wag na tayo dyan. Sana walang nag-screenshot sa picture na yan kasi kinalimutan ko na yung past na yan Alright, so what is attractive for men? Yun naman, beauty. Again, based on science, packaging talaga yun ang una. Kaya when you listen to Brother Velden, di ba, sinasabi, ina-underscore niya din yung importance na maligo ka naman, magsuklay ka naman ng konti kung gusto mo magka-boyfriend tsaka girlfriend. But then again, if you understand the science of things and you understand how the men and women brain, how it works, then you know na yung una talaga niyan, attraction before maging love. Alright? We start with that. Vulnerability, ito yung hindi natin kailangan maging perfect. Kapag kailangan mo ng tulong, it's okay. Ask for help from the men. Men, based on psychology, have hero's instinct. They would love to help you only if you ask for help. Next would be femininity. And this is the number one thing na nawawala sa mga babae. You can be a woman, but you can have zero feminine traits. And that's when we suffer. All right. Okay, so very quickly, thank you. Women, I ask, para mas maging masaya yung buhay nyo at magka-love life na din tayong lahat, let go of control. You can be the most control freak in the environment such as work, in emergency times, but again, when it comes to dating, a little bit relax. That's a social activity. Defense mechanisms. These defense mechanisms, ayokong magtumingin sa kanya kasi baka isipin niya, crush ko siya. Totoo naman ba't di mo nalang pakita? At least may chance ka. Because based on science, when we know that people like us, we tend to what? Have that appreciation sa person na yan. Compare sa, feeling ko hindi niya ako gusto, di ko din siya gusto. Yung attitude ng tao. So yung being self-conscious, how do you let go of being self-conscious? That is through preparation. 1 week before your date, magpa-mani-pedi ka na, magpa-wax ka na and everything. Para pagdating mo sa date mo, kahit hindi ako tumingin sa salamin, alam ko maganda ako dahil nagpa-facial ako 1 week before plus diamond peel. Okay. All right. So the feminine is alluring to men. Remember that. They want to conquer it, but the worst thing that you can do with a man is to compete with them. And when we compete with men, sino talo? Tayo. Because that's not our area. Again, a man falls in love not with your accomplishments, but how you make them feel. This is how vulnerable you can be. Ask for help. Tell them what your difficulties are. And again, do not compete. We don't have to compete to win. Almost there. It's your femininity that will make you win. Kopya? Yes? Parang mahina. Paano ba maging feminine? We'll talk about that more in the coming slides. Okay, so another dating mindset, very important when you're dating. It's not about whether they like you. It's about whether you like them enough. Right or wrong? Right. Again, put this in your brain para hindi ka self-conscious. Pagdating sa dating, pag nakikipag-date ka, wag mong isipin na sana magustuhan niya ako. No. Sana magustuhan ko siya. Yan. That kind of confidence and energy, you need that so that you also excel in dating. Alright? And it also helps to think na kahit hindi mo pa alam kung gusto ka nila, isipin mo gusto ka nila. Kasi mas magiging warmer ka, mas nakangiti ka. Alright, and of course, very quickly, for men, women really appreciate yung strength. And of course, that's why we have to be good in our finances, in our economy, and in our economic status, because based on science, that matters for women. And I could tell you a million reasons why. But let me start with this one. When a woman is looking at you, they're not only looking for a partner for them, they're thinking about their children. So, should I go for this man na siguro if I marry this man, 2 years lang yung ikabubuhay ng anak ko? or doon, na kapag inasawa ko to siguro mga 99 years old, aabot yung anak ko, doon ako. Ha? Alright, so lead, initiate, you know that? Okay, alright. So, very quickly, online dating, yung mga nasa online dating app, 30 seconds, I'll wrap up. Online dating app, walang umaamin, yan ang problema eh. Babaguhin natin yan na. Wala umaamin. So pagdating sa women, emphasize nyo yung mga warm traits sa description. Of course, mga beautiful picture. Yun yun. Huwag nyong ilagay na I own a company. If you want to put that, okay, go ahead. But you don't have to emphasize that. For men, emphasize your status and accomplishments. That really matters. And both men and women value, wag nating kalimutan, intelligence, ambition, emotional availability. Ibig sabihin, both you and I are willing to enter a romantic relationship. That's why it works against us kapag pinapakita natin hindi natin sila gusto. Self-awareness, of course, dapat alam mo kung anong bagay sa'yo. Huwag ka magsusuot ng mga bagong damit on a first date. Dapat yung memorize mo na, alam mong pak na pak kapag suot mo, alright? Talking about your passion makes you attractive because your eyes dilate when you talk about something that you love. Prepare and of course, memorize some dating mindset that we share. Alright, very quickly, yes or no lang. Are you satisfied with your life right now? Yes or no? Are you far from experiencing depression? Yes or no? Do you have a positive feelings about life? Yes or no? Kapag puro no ang sagot mo, hindi ka pa ready mag-date. Pero kapag puro yes ang sagot mo, anong petsa na? Bilis-bilisan. Alright. Always remember this from one of my favorite mentors. The people who find love are those who do not give up on love. So do not give up on love kahit sobrang tagal. Alright? Okay. Thank you. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, nabitin ba kayo? Yes or no? Yes, kung nabitin kayo, we will announce a very quick workshop that we're gonna do on January 21. We're gonna talk about how to be more feminine, how to be more masculine, how to be more attractive. We're gonna share with you the details of that workshop in a while. Para sa 2023, magkakaroon na tayo ng love life. All right. Last na, before I let you go, gusto niyo ba ng science of flirting strategy? Hoy! Gusto niyo ba ng science of flirting strategy? Yes or no? Okay, wag kayo maingay pero tuturuan ko kayo, mabilis lang to. When you are looking at your love interest, 1 second, 1 second. 1 second tingin sa left eye, 1 second tingin sa lips, 1 second tingin sa right. And repeat it as necessary. Alright, because according to psychology, that will help them fall in love with you. Thank you very much.
You've just heard not a recipe for a good food, a great food, but a recipe to get a date. Am I correct, Miss Vanessa?
Yes, perfect.
How about a big hand again for the very beautiful, so vulnerable, and feminine Miss Vanessa. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mukhang nga-attend ako dun.
Go.
Sobrang gusto ko yung part na when you say youthful, hindi siya, it doesn't depend on your age. So wag niyo na pong tanungin ang age ko. Ayan. So, young, in love, and inspired people in the room, can you give everyone a round of applause? Okay? Because for the next speaker, i-ready nyo na po talaga ang mga isip at puso ninyo. Because we will be inspired by this man, our speaker for today, for this masterclass, is a fun and dynamic motivational speaker. Alam nyo po, ako mismo, years ago, napanood ko siya sa YouTube at may natutunan ako. Sana ma-apply ko na very soon. Preacher, vlogger, and author. He's the president and CEO of Fired Up Human Resources Training Services, a company that gives trainings and seminars to companies, government institutions, and organizations. He is also the feast builder of Feast Bikutan. So may mga Feast Bikutan ba dito? Feast Bikutan attendees, servants in the room, please palakpakan. Yan, okay. Where he preaches every Sunday. He's the best-selling author of the book, mukhang bibilin nyo to, Bakit Single Ka Pa Rin? Mga kalokohang pinaniniwalaan mo tungkol sa pag-ibig. He's married to his lovely wife, dapat makinig talaga tayo dito, Muriel, and a proud father to his sons Zion, Zaire, and a cute newly born Zoran. So let's learn more from this inspiring speaker, Mr. Velden Lim.
Lahat ng mga single sumigaw! Taas ang kamay na lahat ng single. Sino ang mga single? Ayan. Ayan, kaya kayo single. Uli-uli, pag nagtanong sino single, ang lagi nyong gagawin, 0917-715-5513. Okay? Para alam nila na available kayo. Were you blessed by Vanessa? Napansin niyo, binamadali niya? Kasi talagang ang dami namin sanang gustong sabihin sa inyo, pero alam namin hindi kasya tong 45 minutes at gusto pa namin mag-Q&A. Kaya naman, gumawa kami ng dating workshop this coming January 21. Kita nyo na, umpisa pa lang, nagbebenta na ako kagad. Oh. So, January 21, bakit? Kasi meron akong bagong anak, kailangan ko po pambili ng gatas. So, yung pong pag-attend po ninyo, malaking tulong po yan sa kabuhayan ng aking mga anak. So, January 21 po yan. It's going to be an intensive dating workshop and I hope that you can be there. It's priced at 3,000 pesos. Pero ngayong feast con, may early bird rate tayo, 2,000 pesos. So, if you would like to join our workshop, mamaya po, after this talk, I will be signing books there outside in front. And then Vanessa will be with me as well. She can answer questions. And then, pwede po kayo mag-register doon, pre-register at pwede rin po magbayad. So, if you are interested, nandun lang po yan after. So, I need to get this out. Baka makalimutan ko mamaya. So, if you don't know me, okay lang po. Hindi ko rin naman po kayo kilala, so quits lang. My name is Velden Lim. And for more content, not just about love, but inspiration, you can check my pages, Velden Lim, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Spotify. I'm also the author of this book, Bakit Single Ka Pa Rin? Mga kalokohang pinaniwalaan mo tungkol sa pag-ibig. Bakit ko po sinulat tong libro na ito? Because many years ago, I was the singles ministry head of Feast Alabang. At alam nyo, naniniwala ako na, sino dito mga feasters? Taas ang kamay. Sa mga feasters, naniniwala ko ito. Ang babait ninyo. Di ba? Tapos, bakit tayo yung mga walang jowa? Bakit tayo yung mga hirap na hirap magkaroon ng asawa? So, sabi ko, yung mga, ina-advisean ko ng mga singles noon, turuan ko nga, paano kaya, they were asking me, minsan meron pupunta sa akin, brother, NBSB ako, and then after kong advisean, maya-maya, meron na silang jowa, yung iba nagme-message sa akin na bless nung libro ko, etc. And then meron namang iba, magjowa sila, pupunta sila sa akin, magkakahiwalay. Bakit nasa maling tao kasi? Ayan, di ba? So, I realized I need to help more people to find their one true love. The problem with many feasters and many Christians at that is that we had some wrong concepts about dating. And yun ang big message natin ngayong araw na ito. We always talk about true love waits. Tama ba? But I believe in this. True love waits. That's correct. But true love works. Tandaan nyo, love is a verb. Therefore, you need to act it out. Kaya hindi pwedeng naghihintay lang tayo. You see, when we talk about love, waiting in love, we should talk about active waiting. Ayan po. Anong ibig kong sabihin nito? True love waits, true love works. At napakaganda nung talk ni Vanessa kanina. Bakit? Kasi she taught us how to work on ourselves, how to work on our attractiveness. But I need to tell you this, true love waits is so important as well. But not in the sense that you understand it na kasi para sa atin, minsan ang waiting, sige, parang one tamad. Hintay lang ako dito, hanggang sa merong malaglag na bayabas. Kung yung bayabas nga hindi nalalaglag, jowa pa kaya. Diba? You need to treat dating as a goal. But not just a goal. I want you to treat dating as a journey. Because what Vanessa was talking about earlier is just the early phase of dating. Bakit? Kasi yung sa kanya, how to be marketable, how to improve your packaging so that you can at least snatch a date or two. Di ba? Siyempre, paano ka naman magkakajowa kung wala man attraction? Di ba? Nag-uumpisa yan sa attraction. And that is very useful. However, it's just one phase. It's a long journey. Why? Because if you want to find your one true love, here's what you need to do. After the attractional phase, after the dating phase, naging kayo na, magjowa na, eto na. You need to learn how to maintain a relationship. Di ba? Nagka-jowa ka nga, pero 10 na yung jowa mo kasi palaging palpak yung jowa mo. Or baka naman hindi yung jowa mo yung palpak. Baka ikaw din yung palpak. Di ba? Ang dami kong mga kakilala, sinasabi sa akin, Velden, bakit gano'n? Ito kasi, ganyan-ganyan eh. Lagi nila siyang ganyan. Kulang siya sa leadership, etc. Ang daming reklamo. Tapos lipat na naman siya. Pagkalipat niya, ito na naman yung boyfriend ko. Ito na naman. Walang leadership. Grabe, sorry for the term, walang balls. Bakit ganyan? Ang lagi ko lang sabi sa kanila, sino bang pumili niyan? Di ba ikaw din? So, ibig sabihin, if we are putting the blame on other people, then maybe we should also start being accountable. Because again, true love not just waits, it works. You need to work on yourself. Not just on your choice, but on yourself. Because when you maintain your relationship, eto na, doon na tayo magiging seryoso. At dito, dito mas nagiging challenging kasi pag mag-asawa na kayo, mas malaking maintenance ang kailangan niya. Because you are not just asked to maintain a relationship, you are asked to make it flourish. Am I making sense here? So, if you want to find your one true love, here's the most important key. Tanong niyo sa akin ano? Ready na ba kayo? You need to understand this. You need to have patience. Patience. Dating is not just a goal. Okay, ito, tatarget ko, boom, kunin ko na. But it's a long process. And when I talk about patience, there are 3 things that you need to be patient with. Number 1 is this, you need to be patient with yourself. You need to understand that you are a work in progress. Ayan. Di ba? Kaya nga ang ganda ng tinuturo ni Vanessa kanina. Bakit? Kasi okay, makipag-date ka, try mo yung left, mouth, right, repeat. Di ba? Try mo yung konting lambot ng konti. Yung mga lalaki, try mo magbukas ng pinto, maging mas manly ng konti. Okay yun. But at the end of the day, tatandaan nyo ito, in the course of you trying to be more attractive and grab a date, you will make mistakes. Tama o tama? Sino nagkamali na dito sa dating, sa pag-ibig? Taas ang kamay. Ayan. Taas mo kamay ng katabi mo kung ayaw umamin. Ayan. Di ba? Ito lang ang gusto ko sabihin sa inyo. Isang malaking kalokohan, yung love at first sight, at siya rin yung nakatuluyan ninyo. May kilala kayong ganon, yung una niyang boyfriend, una niyang naging crush pa nga eh, siya nakatuluyan niya. Bihirang-bihira. Oo, meron yan, pero bihira. Because you need to understand this. You are a work in progress, and it's a long journey. Number 2, you need to understand this. You need to be patient with yourself, but you also need to be patient with the people you date. Ano ibig sabihin nito? Malay mo yung jowa mo, the right one for you is in this place. Ikaw nga ngayon mo lang nalaman yung pinagsasabi kanina ni Vanessa. Eh di ngayon lang din siya siguro. So if you made a mistake, malamang the person that you will date will also make a mistake. Therefore, he's a work in progress. Many singles, here's the problem. Maraming mga singles, sobrang taas ng standards. Sobrang choosy, hindi naman yummy. Di ba? Huwag kang choosy kung di ka yummy eh. Di ba? Oh, grabe naman. Established na ako. Wala pang business. Ganyan, extra nga. Ganda ng trabaho ko. Di ba? Hindi pa siya made. He hasn't arrived. But let me tell you this. Many singles, they don't get the right partner because they are expecting that the right one is a ready-made partner. Gusto nila perfect agad. Gwapo, mayaman, mabait, kamukha ni Brother Velden, ganun. Bihira lang kaming ganun, ha? Let me share to you my story. By the way, this is, pakita natin yung photo nung my wife. Now, this is my wife. Ito yung magjowa pa lang kami nun. But you see, nung magjowa pa lang kami, alam nyo, binasted po ako niyan 3 beses. Hindi po ako type niyan. Kapal na mukha, di ba? Pogi ko eh. Tapos tinanggihan ako. Di ba? Yung iba parang nasa banda. Hindi ko naman makita, brother. Di ba? Pero binasted ako niyan 3 beses. But you know what? A few months ago, we were reflecting. Minsan sa date namin, weekly nagde-date kami mag-asawa. Tapos itong tanong namin sa isa't isa, Love, pag namatay ba ako, magbo-boyfriend ka ulit? Mag-asawa ka ulit? Tapos ako sabi ko, ako kasi hindi na eh. Sabi mo, "Weh." Sabi ko, oo naman, nagkamali na ako minsan, uulit pa ba ako? Ba? Hindi, biro lang din, sabi ko. But you know what, parehas kami na answer. Bakit? Sabi niya, ang biruan nga namin, siguro boyfriend na lang, girlfriend na lang, ganyan, di ba? Sabi niya, alam mo, hindi ko na yata kaya to put up yung immaturity na magiging boyfriend ko. Kasi kilala na kita eh. But come to think of it, pinag-iisipan namin, if I myself, I go back 10, 13 years before, I wouldn't even date myself. She wouldn't want to date herself as well. Yun ang sabi niya. Anong ibig ko sabihin nito? That what we have right now is not ready-made. When we were together, she's not ready-made. I'm not ready-made. We are both a work in progress. But you need to understand this, na kahit sundin natin lahat yung pinagsasabi kanina ni Vanessa, makakuha ka ng date, okay, naging kayo, okay, pwede pang nagpakasal kayo. But what will make a relationship work is not just chemistry. No, it's not chemistry. What will make a relationship is character. And character can only be honed through a long period of time. You need to be patient with your progress and with your partner's progress. Yes? Kaya, kapag meron kayo nakadate, ay, grabe, ang itim ng kuko. Di ba? Ay, grabe, ang dumi ng sapatos. Malay mo, nakalimutan niya lang maggupit ng kuko nung araw na yun. Be patient. Ang importante ito, tingnan nyo yung puso. Tingnan nyo kung ano yung character. Because in the long run, even if you get the one that you like, that person might not stay because you were not able to be patient with him or her. And in the same way with yourself. Am I making sense here? Number 3, be patient with God's timing. Why? Because in the waiting, you need to understand this, God is working. Anong ibig ko sabihin nito? Alam nyo po, in the waiting, God is working. Hypothetical question. Pwede kasing, after everything that you have done, hindi kayo magkaroon ng asawa. Sumasagi ba sa utak niyo yun? Pero katulad ng sabi kanina ni Father Reggie Malikdem, kung hindi mo matupad yung answered prayer mo, whatever it is that you are in right now, always remember this, that there is always something greater than. Ibig sabihin, hindi katapusan ng mundo kung hindi ka makapag-asawa. Kaya ito ang advice ko sa inyo, ha? Next slide, please. More than praying for the one, pray for an unshakable heart. Because the truth is this, dating will be tough. You will be rejected. You will make mistakes. Pwede kayong paasahin, pwede kayong i-ghost, at pwede na kayong ma-zombie. Bago yun, natutunan natin. But at the end of the day, alam nyo, sometimes what is hindering us from getting our one true love is not actually the lack of skill set, but it's actually fear. At kapag ka merong fear sa puso natin, we don't function properly. We pick the wrong mate. Balpak yung mga pinipili natin. Nagkakamali tayo ng desisyon. Nagmamadali tayo. Kaya sige, kahit alam ko may red flags dyan, sige, go na kasi bakit? Kasi baka hindi na ako magkaasawa. Tandaan nyo ito. Our job, tandaan nyo ito, masarap pong magkaasawa. Pero yung mga kaibigan kong single blessedness, mga kaibigan kong pare, madre, masarap din daw maging single. Tama ba? Bakit yung mga single, ang daming pera? Yung iba tuloy nagtataka, single ako, bakit wala rin akong pera? Di ba? Kawawa naman ako. Di ba? Wala masyadong responsibilidad. You are free to serve more people. And tandaan nyo ito, our goal, babalik ko lang kay Kristo, babalik lang natin kay Jesus. Our God-given purpose as per se is not just to be married or not. Our highest goal and calling as Christians is to be more like Christ, is to have and to discover our purpose here on earth and actually do it for other people. Ngayon ang tanong, saan nyo mas matutupad yung purpose na yon? Sa pag-aasawa o sa pagiging single? There is no right or wrong answer. But I pray that as you try, as you journey, you will discover where God is actually leading you. Yan naman ang mahirap kasi sa ating hindi pala sa atin, may asawa na ako, sa inyong mga single. Di ba? Yan ang hirap pagka nagpe-pray tayo eh. Parang we are in a constant battle with, should I give up or should I move forward? Kinanta nyo, should I give up or should I? Di ba? And here's the thing, kailangan nyong alamin, kasi kailangan nyong malaman na kahit mag-asawa kayo o hindi pa katapusan ng mundo. I have single friends who are happy with them being single. Tandaan nyo to, it's better to remain single than to be married with the wrong person. Amen? Pero ito, true love waits, but true love works. And here's the thing, how do you find love? Ito lang po yan. It's always a long journey. Always remember this. Ako po ang nagsabi nito. Tandaan nyo to The only way to win is to learn. The only way to learn is to fail. The only way to fail is to try. And the only way to try is to throw yourself out in the open and be brave enough to take a new step. Pag nakipag-date kayo, lumabas kayo, tinry nyo lahat ng sinasabi namin ni Vanessa, maaaring masaktan kayo. Pero at least kung masaktan kayo, you will learn. You might fail, but you will learn. And you will grow. And you will have a better character. And in the end, when you have a better character, hindi ba't mas nagiging kamukha tayo ni Kristo if our character is being honed? So at the end of the day, whether you commit a mistake or not, okay lang. Ang mahalaga, you took a risk, you took a new step, and let the Lord guide you and lead you from that point. Kasi kahit ano mangyari, may asawa man o wala, will always be greater than what you have right now. Greater things are coming. Dahil dyan, wrap up na daw. Ayan, dahil meron ng next class. Pero, can we just answer a few questions? Okay lang ba? 2 questions lang. Baka meron kasi meron magandang question eh. Vanessa, can I call you back? Ayan. Just give us 5 minutes. Kasi maganda yung tanong. Meron nagtanong kanina, nakita namin sa text, is it okay for a woman to ask a guy on a date? Can you answer that, Vanessa?
Is it okay for a woman to ask
And how?
a man on a date? Definitely yes. But the importance is on the how. So I've mentioned a while ago that men have hero instinct according to psychology. But also there's this theory that we use. It's called Benjamin Franklin effect. It means that when you ask for a favor from someone, they tend to like you because they've helped you. And so if you want to ask someone on a date, especially if you're a woman, ask for a favor. Hey, can you help me with my business? Like, I'll treat you coffee. That becomes a date, right? So that's
Galing,
it.
no? Kasi eto, to be honest, ang mga lalaki kasi, Vanessa, we have this instinct of being hunters.
Yes.
We don't want to be hunted.
We want to respect that.
Correct. And that's very feminine, what you did. Oh, can you help me with this? Kami naman mga lalaki, pabida, di ba? Kaya ko yan eh. Magaling ako eh.
Yeah.
Kaya nga pansinin nyo yung mga nagka-jowa dito, diyan kayo nag-aaway mag-boyfriend eh. Di ba? Nagra-rant ka. Yung boyfriend mo, solve ng solve. Di ba? O, ngayon, baliktarin nyo. Bakit kasi gusto namin tumulong? Ngayon, sa pagkakataong ito, kung sino makakuha ng date, patulong naman.
Patulong naman ako.
Di ba? Ay, naflatan ako ng ganyan. Di ba?
Yeah, so this is us respecting the biology and the nature of men and women, the difference. So yes, you could ask someone on a date, but you have to remember, again, you've said men are hunters and we respect that. And women, we are pabebe by nature, so make use of that.
Ayan. All right.
Okay.
Meron pang isang question eh.
Oh, okay. What was that question? All right.
Sige.
Okay. 30
Lugi
seconds
tayo eh.
to go.
Sobrang overtime nung first class.
Guys, don't forget,
before.
workshop January 21. Please visit us outside for
Ayan.
details. Okay, time's up. Okay, and also while Brother Veldon is checking the message, if you are on Instagram, I am on Instagram, Date Coach V. My name is Coach V. I'm a dating coach. So Date Coach V. And if you're single, I run a company. It's called Singles Events Manila. We have a social club for singles. So you can meet single professionals who are open to love like you.
Okay.
Next question.
I have this crush at the workplace, no connections or kakilala whatsoever. Ano pong magandang ways to break the ice if you really want to know this person? Ayan. Sige.
Workplace. So, sa workplace, medyo ingat tayo because that is a workplace, not date place. But you also have to take advantage of the socials. Diba? You have pwedeng mga after-office drinking or after-office coffee. So, the best thing to do is meron ka ng advantage. We call that proximity. Proximity, ibig sabihin, since magkasama na kayo lagi, people tend to appreciate kung sino yung nakakasama nila lagi. So do not be scared to use that strategy. If you're a woman, ask them for help. If you are a man, just be brave, take the lead and say, hey, I'd like to ask you on a date. Huwag niyo nang sabihin yung hangout kasi yung hangout medyo friend yon. So kapag inaya niyo sila mag-hangout tapos na friend zone ka, kanino kasalanan yon? Sa nagsabi ng hangout. So ang date naman, remember this, dating means getting to know each other. I'm asking you on a date because I would like to get to know you. That's it. You can do it, guys.
So, ibig sabihin, huwag kayo masyadong umasa. Pag date, getting to know lang. Okay, hindi pa, ay, grabe, baka kami na. Kaya yung iba ayaw, labas tayo, ayoko eh, baka kasi sabihin niya, crush ko na siya eh, pag umuo ko. Hindi po ganun.
Yes.
Date. No commitments.
Yes.
Try. Get to know another person. Bakit ito lagi ang aking paniniwala? Parang raffle draw lang yan eh. The more entries you send, the more chances of winning. Okay?
Totoo yun.
So if
Totoo
you
yun.
failed in one, maybe it's time to try another one. And then apply the things. Pero tandaan nyo, pray for an unshakable heart.
Yes.
Because your worth should never be tied to whether you have a person or not, whether you have a significant other or not. It should be tied with God and God alone.
That's true. And brother, if I may just add, I always say that if you get rejected, there are 7.8 billion people in the world. Pero may good news. Just the other day, 8 billion na po tayo. So more options for everyone. All right.
Ayan, thank you so much.
Okay.
One last thing.
Yes.
We just like to thank you for giving us this opportunity. Were you blessed by Vanessa? Can we give a big hand to Vanessa? Galing, no? Grabe. We would like to help you more. And if you're interested, we will be there outside. You can sign up in our workshop. I can sign books there. So, mamimigay po ako ng libreng autograph kung gusto po ninyo. Basta bibili kayo ng libro. Ayan. You can take pictures with us. You can ask us some questions. And you can sign up for the workshop there. Diyan lang po sa labas. Sa
Discounted yun, bro, Less 1,000 pesos if you do it today. Take action today.
Correct.
All
Again,
right.
this is Veldon Lim.
And this is Vanessa Antonio.
Thank you so much, and we will see you next time. God bless you.
Yes. Thank you so much thank you, Mr. Veldon Lim, na dati ko pang pinapakinggan ng advice. And thank you, sweet Vanessa. It's so nice to meet you and know about you and the organization that you're leading. So, magmadali na pumunta po doon kasi hindi po namin, as much as we want to entertain all your questions, we are, due to time constraints. So ngayon po, the attendees of the master, the
Yay! Tapos na tayo. Abangan ko lang 1 hour and 30 minutes. Yun, maraming salamat sa mga nandito. Nakinig sa modern dating. Thank you so much, Sir Rose. Ganda sa paghahabol. Oxy Tabs. Thank you, Moss. Thank you, Ate Ruby. Thank you, Mama Mello. Thank you sa mga naki-join. Thank you, Diggs. And kailangan talaga siyang imbitahan para sumama. And thank you very much. Yan, sa mga, yan, kay Mami Mula, thank you so much. Yan. Thank you, Grace. Nakita kita. Yan, God bless everyone. Yan, nakita ko kayong lahat. And see you again tomorrow. Kung available, makapag 1 hour ulit ako. Thank you so much, Rose. See you again next time. Hinabol ko lang talaga makapag 1 hour ako. Thank you so much. At least 1 hour and 30 minutes. Thank you, everyone. At least may natutunan tayo sa modern dating. True love works, pero love, kailangan talaga i-work out yung love. To work out. Yan. Yun talaga yung natutunan ko doon. Ang dami ko lang. May mga takeaways ba kayo? Thank you so much. God bless everyone. Bye! Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Mama Melo. Brands na po tayo. Love you all. Ano yung osang? Mama, ano yung osang? Thank you, Mama. Love you. Pagaling ka. See you. Namiss ko na makipag-video okay sa'yo. Love you, Ma. Bye! Bye, guys. Love you all. Bye, Mama. Love you.